Hello, my name is Zhatelier and welcome back for another episode of Supreme Ultimate Roman Restoration. In previous episodes we did actually manage to capture Baku area here, and now we're pushing to this river here. I don't actually know which river it is, not that it necessarily matters all that much. What does matter is that we take out this area here so we can easily defend this, as well as start pushing further west. I mean, the ultimate goal that we probably will be taking from the Soviets is somewhere around here. We probably won't go into Stalingrad itself. At least I think that's what we might take out. I mean, it's a lot of land production. If we take that, that would make them a lot weaker. I mean, take a decent chunk of land there, then start fortifying the crossings there. Have a little bit of troops along the rivers, just in case that they try to do land or river crossings or anything like that. And be on defensive stance, get the oil productions as high as possible, get the industry fixed, and start repairing parts of France and all that. Just so that we can get our productions up and all that. So eventually things will be fine in Italy. Right now, I mean, in Italy things are pretty decent already, but... Right, we did capture this area, kind of. Got some infantry over here. We'll just move it along a little bit. Still don't know if they have any artillery around here. They might have. They do have a barracks down there, so that's where they are probably fixing their troops. Well, let's keep on moving. And okay, the industrial goods demand is very slowly going down. Very slowly. We have actually managed to build a little bit over there, which is rather nice. And okay, those oil fields have been repaired. Some of the industry over here has been repaired. It's still under repairs. That's still under repairs as well. Okay, that village is almost repaired. Like, there's still plenty of work to do here, but it's getting better. Certainly getting better. I mean, I think within a month we've probably repaired majority of that, and then we'll have a decent bit of oil production. It's already... well, it's still growing. It's not quite what we need it to be, but it's still better than what it used to be. And yeah, the demand is going down, but I think it's time for us to attack the next village over here. Because that is more oil. Oh, they're sending in troops. Right, what I think I'll do is I'll send in some of the artillery down this way. A little bit over there. I will send in the infantry first, along the rail here. So the supplies around here are probably not, yeah, they're not really good. Not yet anyway, they'll probably increase given time, but right now, a bit less than optimal. Bit spike over there, in fact, and send in these two to help. So we know that they have some artillery down there, which will start firing upon our troops here. So we'll pull back a tiny bit. We'll capture these areas first. Then we capture a Soviet spy. Excellent. Let's get up over there. So we can cut off this area from the enemy, for the most part anyway. Oh, there seems to be an enemy approaching. Or did we... no, we might have lost that due to lack of supplies, actually. Maybe. Did we get the... okay, so this one is very slowly approaching. Let's get on the railway and you can approach the group a bit more swiftly. But yeah, we'll probably have to send in the troops as a group here. Take out Grozny. and the rest of this corner there. We do have some troops here that could technically move towards Shoshi, but and I know that I butchered that name, sorry about that. Let's move up a little bit further. We can move these over there as well, so we'll have a bit more troops approaching here. There is the Mykop not airfields, oil fields around here. Actually, Mykop is it over here? No, no, Mykop is over there, so that is the Mykop oil fields, technically speaking. So I'm guessing we are kind of out of supply. Yeah, these don't have any supplies, so why don't we send the supply truck to give them a bit of a hand there. The supply figures over there are getting higher very slowly, but I don't think these troops can act anytime soon. How about we move these on top of the mountain? Not sure if they'll have the range of vision on barely anything, but they might have the range from the mountaintops to actually shoot down further, which is rather useful, at times at least. Now, how are the repairs going? There's still a fair bit to be repaired. I'm pretty sure that the demand is... okay, it's now a little bit more than 19,400. Okay, we're forcing at least an enemy back there. And the reinforcements are arriving. Okay, so the supplies around here are getting better and better. I'm not sure, I don't think these have any yet. Now the question is, will we use tanks to attract the fire first, or like mechanized troops to attract the fire first? We might actually do that. Is that a river? That is a river, okay. Okay, some of our troops are turning back already. Get Spike a little bit closer. Troops are moving in. That's a lot of garrisons and artillery over there. We will probably lose some of the Marines at least here. Oh, you never know, you never know. Let me actually pause for a quick moment. We do need to send some of these troops in there and start pulling some of the special forces and such out. To move the extra troops through there. It's a bit precarious situation, but they can fire from another direction. Send these two back. Did we get any artillery within reach? This is still kind of out of reach, actually. We move up there. That should fix it. And let's pull back a bit more of the troops here. The Grozny will fall. Garrisons are going down rather quickly, and then the artillery will melt. No questions asked. The industrial goods need is actually going up a little bit. Slightly concerning, but things will sort out eventually. And now there's no garrisons left, so the artillery, all that's defending, although the artillery is still doing a decent bit of... I think I can leave those three, but I'm going to pull back the infantry. Pull back these three as well. Getting some fresh troops there will probably help. I mean, I know that this is going to be a fight again where we have to essentially kill some of the troops over and over again before they are actually killed. Once we capture Grozny, we can actually repair all the troops there. So we don't need to send them all the way back to... Is that Azerbaijan or something? Don't actually know. Yeah, it is Azerbaijan, at least according to this. Pull back one of the tanks again. Send in the supply truck there. Okay, a few more destroyed. Excellent. We do actually have a decent bit of supplies here now. Very good. I just wonder... Oh, we actually do have a stockpile of supplies as well. Okay, let's activate them again. I know that there's still enemies in there. Quite a few actually. Now a lot of them are retreating away, but we did get quite a few of them. At this point I think there's still a few more, but not many. There we go, we captured Grozny. Very good. Start moving further west, and then we're going to start using these troops to clear out this, because it's going to be rather obvious that there's not a huge amount of artillery anymore here. There used to be, of course, but not anymore. Right, do we have the supplies in there yet? Technically. Take all those, repair in Grozny. We'll entrench these on the other side. We are having a bit of a shortage of military goods, but that was a bit of a big battle anyway, so I don't blame them for complaining about it. Right, so that's 7 units. Suppose we could move it over there. So it's right. This is the group that usually went with the supply truck, and we sent the supply truck over here. Okay, why don't we send you all the way there? I mean, the special forces over here should be able to take out the units fairly easy, but still, it's probably not a bad idea. And these troops we can move up here, so we'll have a bit of range down there. Industrial goods is still quite a significant thing. We're pushing back the garrisons there. We do have a little bit of troops here that could potentially attack the next place, but they have a decent bit of garrisons. Let's have a quick look at their military now. They have lost another 20,000 men, which still isn't all that much, to be fair. I wonder, am I now on production list? I'm higher than... No, that's the wrong thing, actually. Production. No, I'm not even close to Soviet Union by the looks of it. I'm producing about half of what they produce now. Seems to be an artillery piece there. Now, to be fair, we could technically move out there and start bombarding the enemies approaching from the north as well. Basically defend this area. I mean, these troops also need to be repaired, so I'm just going to send them back. We have quite a bit of shortage of military goods right now, but that's not going to be an issue for all that long. Get the artillery within reach of that, and we'll take out the next town. And then what we'll probably do is we'll take out that one once we have some of the troops repaired. Right now it's going to be a bit of a waste of resources if we start doing it, but we can start moving these artillery pieces a little bit closer as well. We don't need them all the way there anymore. And so far so good. We've cleared out anything south of the Caucasus Mountains, and we're starting to clear out the northern or at least the eastern portion of it. Alright, let's get over there. Starting to gather up some of our artillery and such there. Why don't we actually move the other way around here? Finland and Germany have signed ceasefire. Interesting. We activate the garrison. We're going to send in the special forces. We're going to leave the marines and, well, the marines there. Take out the garrisons here, so we'll basically have captured all of it. Actually, is that... No, that is not a river, so the river goes through here. Okay. Works for me. And trench over there as well. Get that one sorted out first. Well, make sure that we hold the bridgehead there. We'll probably start attacking further north eventually, but right now there's not many areas that will have a lot of supplies there. So it's going to be more important for us to actually... Okay, it got pushed back. Interesting. But yeah, I was saying, start clearing up further west here. Now, we do have the marines over here. We can probably keep on moving. Actually, no, we're going to send you down this way, because we don't really have much... We do have a little bit anti-aircraft guns, I suppose, but not very much. In there, okay, so we should have vision on those, but we apparently don't really. Pull back you, or pull you over that way. I mean, these could also be out of supplies, because we have no supplies. Well, that might be part of the reason. The demand is 3,000 right now. What about the industrial? It's down to 18,000. It's getting better. I'll send you for repairs, actually. Luckily, the barracks is right there. And then we'll start gathering up another group of mechanized troops. Meanwhile, we do have some special forces still here that we'll probably gather up. Attack across the mountains here. To be fair, it's not the best direction to attack from, but it's probably going to be at least a little bit unexpected. Why don't we go and entrench in that forest? Meanwhile, we do have supplies there, actually quite a bit of supplies there. I'm assuming that we haven't built any of the supply depots yet, but well, there's been some progress in there, just not all that much. A lot of the industry in these towns has been repaired already. Near Baku, and... Okay, the oil fields still need a lot of work. What about the airfield here? The village has been repaired, but the airfield has not. Indochina and St. Pierre and Meg, okay. Have formed an alliance, but I mean that's just another 2 French colonies that have decided they'll team up. Right, I think we can move these over here, use them kind of as eyes for our troops there. Okay, we did fire them once. But yeah, there's only 2 ways that we need to protect pretty much all of this right now. Okay, and we did move our troops a little bit. The supply lines are a bit low here, which might prove to be a problem. Industrial goods demand... Oh, it's down to 17,000 now. So it's dropping quite quickly now. The marine will probably be sent back there. Tank will be gathered there. Now, to be fair, if we gather up a set of tanks and all that here, which we seem to be collecting right now, putting some infantry there as well. So what we can do is we can move across the river here, strike down on these enemies here, destroy the artillery, which will be another set of units for the Russians to replace or repair. which works quite well for us. Right, have we built any more troops here? No, not there at least. I mean, we have been repairing a lot of troops lately, so it's unlikely that we have any significant amount of troops. We can start gathering some of the troops from here to Istanbul. Or at least near it. I mean, the Romanians have managed to push back some of the Soviets back. Mostly because we've done a decent bit of distracting them. And frankly, we probably destroyed, if not most, then at least very significant portion of their troops. Gather up over there first, assuming that no, it is plain, so we can gather up there. Start gathering up the next group. Another two go down that way. Set up the troops there. Not sure if they have a huge vision or not, probably not, but let's send in the troops here, destroy the artillery and anti-aircraft guns. Should be able to surprise them a little bit. Seem to have more than what was visible at first, but that's fine. We'll destroy them nonetheless. Can we actually push them? How far can we push them? It's a good question. If we can take out the airfield, that'd be nice. But they probably have some garrisons there, but won't have a huge amount of defensive bonus in there. With the firepower that we have available to us, we should be able to take that. We can probably actually set up some defenses around here on the railway, perhaps. Now, we'll lose a lot of control here sooner or later. We'll also move this bridgehead group over that way. Gathering up more of the infantry down this way. Okay, now the lack of supplies is hitting us, so we'll sort of pull back a little bit. And we have 7 units here, so we should be able to attack the next village. Something like that. We can actually keep this with the supply truck, I suppose. Okay, they are entrenched. We'll entrench you over there as well. Got even more infantry that we can move down that way. Another tank which will be joining this, and it's another full group. Oh, they have anti-aircraft guns over there, plus the garrisons, but the garrisons will go down rather quickly. Especially once we send in reinforcements. Now, to be fair, we asked them, well, actually the demand isn't all that bad anymore. We've repaired most of the troops by the looks of it that were lost into attack on Grozny. Right, send in these to the city there. These can help a little bit, and then this group probably send over there. Okay, the garrisons are going down rather quickly. Where is the closest barracks now? Seems to be all the way to Rostov. No, there's one over there. Never mind. They're still pretty far away, though. Let's move our bike over here, along the railway. We do have supplies there, so that's not a problem. Also have a decent bit of supplies here. We can probably move up back down this way. Do we? Yeah, we do have supplies around here. Not a huge amount, but we do have them. We'll go and capture the airfield. This time it should be rather easy. There we go. Right, let's send infantry over here. This group can start moving down there, I think. move up these. So the troops are actually doing quite fine, but we are unfortunately out of time for this episode. So if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.